So I just got off the phone with a general contractor that is in the process of building a new home for his son. And since I've got nothing else on the afternoon at this point, I figured I would swing by and sort of get a preview of what the job looks like. He sent me plans for the construction site, so I've got building outlines and all that sort of thing, specs for the construction of the property, and it looks like they're expecting to do 3 systems to handle the house, and then a 4th system in the future to handle the future finished basement. It's kind of an exciting prospect, and it came as a referral from the customer that I did the drilled out orifices on the drain furnace a couple of years ago. I'll see if I can link that video in the description if you want to check out that video. But I figured if I can, I'll get some video clips of the construction site and share that with you guys as hopefully a preview to a project that we'll be able to get our hands on when the time comes for that part of the job. So headed over there now, should be there in about 45 minutes or so, and we'll check in when we get there.
HVAC with Stephen Rardon is sponsored by TrueTech Tools. Quality tools, essential support. TrueTechTools.com.
So I never could get anybody to tell me how big it needed to be. But I was thinking that we'd probably end up standing units vertically. And this is plumbing that's going to go up and serve kitchen and different things. But anyway, this is the room that we have available.
What is the layout? This is to the front of the house?
The front of the house is this way.
Over here?
So this is where there's a side porch here and a front porch here, and this is going to be poured.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. Did you have a space on the exterior outlined for mechanical as far as where you would expect the equipment to run?
Yeah, and generally that's back over here outside. On this side is where, let's see, is where we were kind of earmarking the mechanical units because it's at grade.
Okay.
And so that may be a couple of the units up above. You looked at the plans briefly, so you saw that master is up here. And so we got 2 options, and I think the best option, or the preferred option, to try to keep noise down, is the unit that's going to serve this area. If we put it in here, it's kind of what I was thinking.
Right.
This other option would be, it's awfully muddy back here, but on the back side here.
Okay.
But we've got we've got porch here, so this would be my second preference, I think, for this unit.
The grade on that section between the rounded wall and this wall would definitely be something simpler to maintain than something like that would be sloped, and here you could, you know, have a level space with support for the equipment.
Yeah, so let me, in here, you know, you can come in here or you can come in here to get up.
Right.
And so, you know, it seems like a pretty good location to serve that. But again, this would be better because this is bathroom, and you get back there, that's bedroom, and so, you know, it just kind of be better
All right.
to be further away from the bedroom.
Is that an elevator shaft in the lower section?
Yeah. Which will, the elevator, not as important, but it won't be poured at this, or placed at this time. It'll be for future, if they can ever afford it. So. So one of the things we did is I'm always concerned where the trusses come in, so we did top cord bearing trusses here. So that gives us about 10 inches. I think maybe it's a little bit more than that, but 10 to 12 inches. And so my concern has been how to get the return back to the unit. And so I don't know whether we have to build some kind of boxes, or if we take 2 returns back and mate them in, or how we do that. But this got more thought on my part, and you see what we ended up doing is we dropped this beam down below the ceiling so that I could make the opening a little bigger.
The biggest challenge is always figuring out where you're going to take ducts to go up and where you're going to take ducts for future finish on the lower level. And if you steal all your spaces for the first one, the next one turns into an absolute nightmare.
That's right, yeah. So you hit on a great point, because obviously we would hope that we got turned down on something that the concrete guy said they'd never had before. The building inspector said we had to waterproof the pan. Or, then he came back and said, or waterproof on top, which meant sealing the concrete. So we pulled the mat up, put this patch on, and he said, well, it's not rated for that. Then we put the mat back down. And so, anyway, long story, but we're gonna seal it on top. Check this out, this is just interesting. This is expansion joint material. You put it in there, finish the concrete to this point, then after it cures, you come back, tear that off, and it gives a place to caulk, so you seal the concrete. I said, now that is cool as it can be.
Yeah. That makes for a easy application.
Yeah, so that's what we've proposed, and they've accepted it, so anyway. So, you know, kind of what we were thinking on this floor is probably too big for one unit, but you tell me what you think. I know that now you can put multiple thermostats in, do all this stuff. I don't want to make it complicated, but I want to use technology where it makes sense. So I think being introduced to you gives me somebody that is a forward-thinking person and doesn't just go, this is what you do, and I don't know why and everything. So anyway, the first floor is, I'll give you the square footage, 10-foot ceilings, and so first floor is 2450.
Okay.
So laundry room is where you are, master bedroom here, closets, bathroom, and then another bedroom up here with bathroom for that bedroom right in there.
And the intention at this point was to serve the first floor from the basement in the mechanical room, to serve this floor of the house the unit would be down there and we'd come up.
That was the thought. So the furnace would be down there, and let's just say we were going to do one unit. Now that we're up here, you can look out over here. But my thought was that we'd have probably two outdoor units over here.
Right. Okay.
Because this is kitchen here. Breakfast room, so I'd rather it not be in front of the breakfast room. I'd rather it be kind of in this area.
And the grade finish at this point, what?
It's close to grade now. What we got to do is it's going to, we're going to create a swale and a slope. So more dirt has to come out, but it'll be a gentle swale away from the house and then slope up, and the water will go that way. So probably about here will be the high point of the swale, and that water will go that way. Hadn't really figured that out exactly, but when we excavated, this was the high corner of the lot.
This is finishing to an arch or a vault?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Functional doors on all of these openings?
Functional here, fixed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this a fireplace?
Yes.
Gas? Okay. Curious to see what the rainy section looks like.
So this square footage up here is $14.90.
Okay.
So bedroom, bathroom, closet going through there.
The closet will be this arched space
Yes.
or peaked or whatever.
Yeah. So we'll go down to about a 4-foot knee wall on each side.
Okay. Is that section past the peak of the roof intended as a flat roof?
No, it'll be sloped with I'll show you the elevation. So, as far as air handlers, I'm sure you've got ways to dampen it to where you don't have a lot of noise from vibration and stuff. So I wouldn't want to tell you where I wanted them. I don't know if they're better up there or here or what. But you know, the goal would be obviously to save as much of this space as we can for storage.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the flue coming up here, which will elbow over and go out somewhere over here. So part of this is going to be occupied with that. So we've got a bedroom here, a bathroom.
Are all of these ceilings going to finish off flat?
Yes.
So that whole peak will be attic space?
Yep.
Plenty of room up there. And then is this going to arch or vault as well, this space, or is it going to finish flat?
It will have a small flat ceiling, so it'll essentially be a cathedral.
Okay.
Yeah, the sloped walls with a flat area on top.
Is that those headers above the window frame? Is that a ballpark of estimated ceiling?
It will probably be 9-foot ceiling height, so it's going to be higher than that. I don't know. I'd guess it's somewhere up in here.
Okay, so it won't have a whole lot of room in that little peak.
No. Hopefully you got plenty of room to get your supply in.
And another dormer on that opening?
Yes. Let's see, I'll show you the front elevations. So you see that.
I obviously didn't spend a whole lot of time looking at the details when it came to...
That is okay. I'm just thrilled you're out here. So you can see it's the front elevation. So right here is the one over there.
Okay, so that one's finishing just coming off of the other roof.
Right.
And it's not peaked
Right.
like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Considering the scope of the project, I've definitely got my work cut out for me. I gotta come up with duct layout and figure out how to get air to the different zones of the house. In the garage there is a large LVL that cuts the master in half, and so there's a necessity to try to get enough air into that zone through each side of that LVL. We've also got to be able to eventually serve the basement with ducting. So it'll be an interesting design process, and I'm all excited about it. So we'll try to keep you guys in the loop of how things are going with it, and we'll continue to follow up as it makes sense. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. And don't forget, you can use coupon code RARDON at TrueTechTools.com to save 7% on your purchase. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.